Jolan, true Centurions, and welcome to the final battle of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus mod, the Romulan campaign. We are engaged with a final Federation battle carrier group. That's right, every single one of these is BBVs, and not just any type of BBV. These are specially customized, designed to be kitted out fully with vultures. Have you ever wanted to see what one of these things could really do? This is the battle to actually witness the full might and fury of a Federation battleship group. So we have with us, of course, 3 King Condors. By the time the series ended, we had bought 3 or 4 or 5 of the darn things. So yeah, we definitely spent on these things. So I feel perfectly fine fielding as many of them as we can. Supporting us are 3 XDPs, which are not Federation, but they are Romulan plasma destroyers. A fairly light ship with a lot of heavy guns on board, which is really cool. And way off in the distance, there is the destroyer. These destroyers squaring off against our heavy bombardment cruisers, and the Federation also is coming full bore with heavy bombardment cruisers. Wow, this is going to be interesting. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to win this. Hate to put it this way, but we've got 8 XCBs coming in on our stern. They are kitted out and loaded for board. They've got 8 photon torpedoes. Heavy photon torpedoes, so double damage of normal photon torpedoes. And then we've got all of these bad boys who, well, the amount of firepower they bring is not quite battleship level, but pretty darn close. And I think that's the first of one of our friendlies to be destroyed. Actually, let's put out our ships. Oh, pseudo, and pseudos. We want to bait out the wild weasels as best as we can. We'll set this up, try and work this by the numbers. I'm going to let them shoot whenever they want to defend themselves, but the overall plan will be to basically light one battleship up at a time. My command only at this point. We're just going to set this up, wait for that attack ship to go. There it is. There we go. And now I'm going to open them up. Shoot anything you want. I'm just hoping that the targeting doesn't go awry on this one, because I want to try and make it so they'll actually defend each other. Okay, so they do have a new target. Excellent. Lay into him as we come around. So we've already taken out one of their battleships with just a massive barrage of plasma, and he's just knocked out our forward shield, which is great. One of the plasma destroyers is still alive, surviving this engagement so far. Excellent. Mines being dropped absolutely everywhere. Let's get our pseudo frigates out and deployed, ready for the attack. Go and go. Yeah, it's havoc, it's dangerous, and there's a whole bunch of mines right there, but I think you'll be able to do just fine. See if I can't get that stern-firing plasma torpedo to go. There it is. They are all set to enveloping. I figured that's going to be the only way to go. If we don't set enveloping plasma torpedoes, we're just going to get chomped on. Reinforce all was not up on the shields, and we've just lost most of our shields at this point. Let's make sure that we are on top of our pairs, more or less. We're down to 67 power, which is not good. That's a scatterpack. That's a scatterpack. Shoot it down. Luckily, oh no, it was a wild weasel. Looks like he was defending against one of our vessels. Keep the fire going out as much as you can. We are more or less out of this now, so let's go into here and free you up from my orders. Go kill whatever you want, whenever you want it. Shoot into them. Phasers, all of them. Tractor defense was not required. And it does look like we are going to be able to snipe out all the vultures there. We got more vultures coming in, though. Got to pay attention to these guys. If they get a good run in, they can deal a considerable amount of damage. Each one is carrying mini photon torpedoes. They're not quite as powerful as regular photon torpedoes, but it's still a lot of firepower. And missile launchers. Target you and give you anything. I don't have anything, actually. You, 3 light plasmas right through his face. See if we can't weaken him up as much as we can. Got another group of vultures coming out as we try and chase this ship down. He is going away at a speed of 18.3. I don't think I can match that. Not with where I am right now. Phasers, anything. There we go. Another group down. And I'm going to hit you with a plasma torpedo right to the face. Unfortunately, we got another big ship coming in. We are just trying desperately to deal with all of these fighters, and it is not going well. Tractor defense is enabled. And wait for us to get a good turn on this, and big mine. So we've dumped a big mine out the back. Hopefully we'll be able to pull away in time so that he actually gets hit by this. He's completely undamaged in this fight so far, and it does not look like our battleships are doing quite so great. Those Federation heavy bombardment cruisers are a nasty customer. I was originally just going to give them regular CAs, and then I took a look at RCAs. It's not really comparable. And he did crash stop. It wasn't in time, though. So he's pretty much just wasted that Wild Weasel and that slot. Unfortunately, I don't have much to take advantage of him right now. Keep patching. Marines, let's break stuff. Or steal, but let's try and break stuff first. Because I'd like to just try and win this somewhat normally. So we have managed to get a couple of hit-and-run teams in to do their job. And we'll start swinging around. This battleship has dumped all power. I assume you've recently launched a Wild Weasel. Yes, you did. Okay, so you're just on a temporary crash stop. Keep the speed going. Let's try and get moving, as we're at 43 power of 84, so we've lost pretty much half our engine power at this point. And yeah, there goes one of our battleships. Things not going great. We've also taken a lot of hits, but so have they. The Federation greatly reduced at this point. They are still lashing out at us. We are just able to take so much damage because we are battleships. Our plasma Fs are about to come back online, and we're going to send them right into this guy's face. This basically makes us weaker than our pseudo-frigates right here with this broadside. But I'm going to take what I can get at this point. So a long-range shot, kind of. He is heading towards us, so that should even it out. Managing to get some good hits on through. This XCB is not badly damaged at all. That's a problem. He needs to be dead. And soon. Looks like the plasma destroyer is getting in really heavily on this fight. Lots of damage crunching up through. We got to set our torpedoes to normal, otherwise they're never going to get fired. Any phasers you got? Double mine right here. Maybe he'll have to pass through it. But I am anticipating this ship destroying me. So let's see if we can't duck in cloak. Pull away just a little bit. Nope, we don't have enough energy to cloak. Oh, big torpedoes. Really big torpedoes going out. Activating our point defense system. They are not active. Not good. We are down to 4 points of energy. Basically, we're just a floating hulk in space. Do we still have friendly ships left? Yeah, okay, so the Pax Romulus is still alive. So as we drift to a stop, no power. She does not answer at the helm. And just admiring the battle at this point. An XCB seems to have taken quite a bit of damage. More incoming plasma torpedoes on him from these XCBs. Our own friendly XCBs really getting into this fight, doing as much damage as they can. Although, to be fair, they've also done a ton of damage to us. And we exploded because we were too close to them exploding. Which I suppose is pretty cool, actually. We're going to circle in on here. Plasma torpedoes, they are indeed set to normal systems. Keep the repairs going. Ooh, heavy bombardment cruiser circling in on this fight. He's basically undamaged. We're going to focus on this battleship. We've got to take them out as best as we can. And if we can take them out, then we can have our heavy bombardment cruisers support us by going after him. We are maintaining a speed of 18.5 despite the fact we're down to 48 points of energy, which is really not good. He has dumped all of his speed because he now had to avoid. And it looks like it's just these two vessels left. I've got nothing to shoot at them. So let's kind of slow down a bit. I don't want to get too close. Because I don't want to blow up like the last ship did. Yeah, anyone who thinks that that the amount of damage dealt when you explode next to somebody else is insignificant, yeah, we just watched the battleship explode because of that. And a long-range plasma torpedo shot. There we go. And another point-blank destruction. So coming in on the final XCB, he is the most advanced vessel in this current fleet. The only survivor. All of the battleship carriers with their masses of fighters have all fallen except for him. Well, he's not a battleship. So we're going to see if we can't finish patching things. We have a single Wild Weasel, although we can't really use it. And we might actually get our energy back by the time we're done here. Electronic warfare systems, hey, why did the AI not actually use them? I would anticipate the AI would use them. They tend to use them more than anybody else, and heck, for a while we didn't use them. For like 7 seasons we didn't use electronic warfare. And the AI always would, and whenever we switched to an AI ship, we would always shut it off. So weird now that we're the ones turning it back on. So this heavy bombardment cruiser is basically in almost perfect shape. He's maybe taken a little bit of damage to one shield, but other than that, I think he's probably not caring. Let's slow down, get that forward shield reinforcement going. We're gonna need it. Just reinforce this one. Because are you going to crash stop? If not, you're dead. Yep, the bombardment cruisers swooping in to take it out. And there it was, the final battle against the Federation, their massive fleet versus our master fleet, and it was a knockdown, drag-out fight that saw 2 battleships and 3 of our heavy plasma destroyers wiped out. However, our 3 heavy bombardment cruisers did survive, as did a single battleship, allowing us to be declared the victors of the battle. I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I post one of these videos, press the little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.